Anal Sex, the video game.
God, I'm cutting that out. What's up, everyone out there? Welcome back to the Meandering Conversations podcast. I am here, joined by my two esteemed assholes. Would you like to introduce yourselves?
Not bashing, but I am not an asshole.
Asshole 1 and Asshole 2.
Bob Warhawk person here. Welcome back to Jackass.
Anyways, this is a podcast where we talk about whatever the hell we want to, and this is episode 11 of the podcast.
Like cat suppressors.
Can we go a single fucking episode with you without mentioning cat suppressors?
You need me cut out for an episode.
When I started the episode, I was like, okay, Linus Carter gonna talk about cat suppressors, and he got it out right away.
Within 30 seconds.
Yeah, so, how's life been for you guys?
I've whooped you guys' ass at RE2, so I'm pretty good.
Okay.
Also, check out the stream. If you haven't, then you're a sore loser.
Talking to me or my podcast?
Everyone.
Well, how's it going for you?
He died. He's playing Black Flag right now.
Pussy. Anyways, so I was thinking about an interesting thing because yesterday I reviewed Resident Evil Welcome to Cumcock City, and I was thinking about this, that why do we need to make film adaptations of video games or TV shows in general? Like, why the fuck does this have to happen?
'Cause money.
Fair, but I feel like no matter what the film is, they never fucking capture it. Or they do it like this new RE one. To be honest, that was my longest singular review because I was just ranting on how fucking how many problems I had with the film. But it's like, why? Like, you either get something that's nothing like the games, like the Paul W.S. Anderson films, the fucking nothing like the games.
The Wesker's in those, so it's like the game.
Albert Whisker.
Albert Whiskers!
Or you get too much of it where they don't try to make a concealed plot line, then try to match in the stuff from the properties.
Try to combine RE1 through 3, and there's a reason you can't combine them, because they're their own narrative.
Well, no, I'm also saying that, and I feel like they first of all were thinking, like, how many iconic moments from the series can we shove into this? And then they worried about the plot, when plot should be first, and then...
I know, same with porn.
And then we're also getting the Uncharted movie, which I honestly have not seen yet, so I can't.
I still have no intention of watching it.
But it's like, why do we need to do this? Like, the Avatar: The Last Airbender, that fucking movie was...
That's the best movie ever made. It's not even called Avatar: The Last Airbender. It's just called Last Airbender.
Yeah, okay. It still sucks. Does it...
It's a great movie. It makes you wish you die within half an hour.
Yeah, I don't think that's a good thing unless you're suicidal.
Best thing to do. Make your best friend suicidal with you by grabbing a shotgun and making them watch Last Airbender.
But the thing is, like, I don't understand why people want to see this. Because half the stuff makes money, some of it doesn't. But, like, aren't the games cinematic enough to where you get what you want to see? But it's just live action. Like, I feel like most video game movies do not do any service. I haven't seen Sonic the Hedgehog, but from what I remember, it doesn't sound that good.
Sonic the Hedgehog was the best movie ever made. Starring Jim Carrey.
James Carrey.
As James A. Janice.
But it's like, this also just reminds me of, like, how Hollywood and just movies are running out of fucking ideas, where it's just like, well, we haven't made another Texas Chainsaw Massacre movie in a long-ass time, then, oh, new one comes out, and it's a direct sequel to the original, ignoring all the other stuff. That's why I thought the new Scream was funny and clever, because they commentated on that shit.
I still don't like that movie.
But no, it's like, Hollywood runs out of so many ideas that, like, okay, 20 years from now, we're gonna get another Halloween movie that's a direct sequel to the original, where Laurie Strode is in a wheelchair and tries to fucking defend herself from Michael Myers, who would be, like, 80. It's just like, why do we need this? Like...
Don't bash the original remake of Halloween.
I know remakes are all throughout Hollywood, but eventually it just becomes so unoriginal that we're just reusing the same plot structure.
Also, I'm on a team that Rob Zombie made the best reboot of Halloween.
You don't think Halloween 2018 is better?
I don't. Michael's still scarier.
But it's like, why? Can't they just think of original new ideas instead of just repeating the same shit? Oh, because new ideas don't give audience attention, so then they don't go fucking see the movie. Like...
Yeah.
I blame us, the viewers, and I blame the fucking studios at the same time, and it's just like, God... And you get, like, original stuff that is in, like, a universe in itself. Like, Shang-Chi I really liked, even though it was a Marvel movie. I haven't seen Eternals. Shang-Chi? Is it Shang-Chi?
Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Eight Cock Rings.
I said 10 cock rings, but... but I haven't seen... I haven't seen Eternals yet, but from what I know, people don't like that movie.
It's too long. That's why.
Yeah, and it's like, we're getting, like, I like seeing new ideas brought to an old formula, don't get me wrong. But at the same time, I feel like the films themselves need to either do something different from the originals, or just make an entirely different new concept in general. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Do you know what we mean, Knots Afton?
Should I just kick him from the server?
Here's the coolest idea. It's kind of off topic, but we'll go back to it after this. If we had a YouTuber battle royale, like an actual battle to the death, who do you think would win? YouTubers. We're streamers. We don't count. Monty here is the only YouTuber.
I was gonna say that, like, I would go for somebody that's maybe fast, strong, has good shape.
Keemstar would win.
No. What about FPS Russia? He knows how to use guns. Like...
Yeah, so does a lot of others.
No, Mr. Beast would win because he would just pay everybody to shoot themselves.
I don't think that would work.
Actually, no, Mr. Beast would be running this. We've had that idea before where it's like, if Mr. Beast was a psychopath.
Jigsaw.
Yeah.
He's Jigsaw. That would be the greatest YouTuber movie. Mr. Beast is actually Jigsaw. He's John Kramer. Just age him up to like 63. Have him wake up in the middle on the ground in Saw 1.
Dun-dun-dun! Dun-dun-dun! Dun-dun-dun!
That chair was in the bathtub. And now one of you is going to win $100,000. And the other is going to die.
Game over!
If you like what you saw, please like, favorite, and subscribe. And subscribe to Mr. Beast.
So as I was saying, if I was gonna say, like, what YouTuber would win, like, a YouTuber Battle Royale, I don't know,
I have been summoned by my phone.
FPS Russia would be up there.
PewDiePie.
Why PewDiePie? I don't...
He has an army at his disposal.
Okay, I was gonna say maybe,
Plus, PewDiePie can run fast.
who's that one?
He can fit in tight spots. And he knows how to use guns.
I was gonna say, what about Markiplier, but I don't know about Markiplier.
Markiplier, he'll just disappear for a few buffs. He would cry when someone runs at him and says mean comments.
We need a YouTuber that is physically fit, knows how to use weapons, and
Johnny
is smart.
Sids TV.
No.
He does. He knows how to work out and
What about Cinema Sins? He's just a guy. He's just a floating tag. I don't know.
No, Johnny Sids wins. It's
No.
either Johnny Sids, PewDiePie, or Mr. Beast at the end.
Okay,
Are we? We're not allowing outside forces to come in and help them. It's a battle royale.
I told you why PewDiePie is. He could hide. He'd be that guy on PUBG who'd hide in the bathroom, and then he'd jump out with the 12 gauge and just insta-kill you.
Nah, Ninja would win because he's used to battle royales.
No, he wouldn't. He's a streamer. He doesn't count.
He's also done YouTube stuff.
Yeah, but he's made. What would you classify him as? A Twitch streamer or a YouTuber?
Well, he moved from Twitch to Mixer, I'd like to point out.
Yeah.
I don't know. I had somebody in my mind and it just went blank.
Oh, I got one. You ready?
Huh.
Nico Cano Avocado.
I don't know who that is.
He would scare everyone because he's actually the purple guy, if you didn't know.
What about game theory? He would come up with a theory to escape.
He's the same person as film theory.
He's trying to figure out everything and he's just like, that's just a theory, a game.
No, he bends the rules of reality and turns it into Fortnite.
To be honest,
Oh no.
Matt Pat is pretty smart. I mean,
We're getting RE6 for PS Plus next month.
okay.
Have fun. You gotta do a reason and completion now.
I'm gonna be sick that day. I have to work that specific minute. I would, but I gotta work.
What about you, Dots? We all have to do an RE6 one now. We can do Mercenaries mode. I know that's your favorite.
Sure.
But no, like, the thing is, I don't know, like, YouTuber Battle Royale would just be a bunch of fucking people. Like, unless they were forced to kill each other, they wouldn't actually kill each other.
I disagree.
Really?
There's actually some YouTubers that were turned into actual serial killers. But that's a topic for a different episode.
It's like the ultimate showdown, but of YouTubers.
But Apex Mobile.
I feel like you're just like the news update, like do.
Probably.
But no, I feel like the problem with like coming up with a hypothetical YouTuber deathmatch would be the most boring like shit ever, because it's just a bunch of people who sit at computers and make videos. Like, it wouldn't be like an interesting fight to see. That's why we were able to make a whole episode about Omni-Man versus anybody. The thing is,
PewDiePie would still win.
what?
PewDiePie would win because he owns the internet.
He would just be like, meme review.
He kills that meme.
He kills. Think, Mark, think. One thing that I think is an interesting thing that I do is whenever I listen to podcasts or watch YouTube videos, then a fucking sponsor segment comes up, I just fucking skip it because I hate listening to it.
Same.
Like, I don't care about Raid Shadow Legends, I don't care about NordVPN, I don't care about Magic Spoon or whatever fucking random spawn. I love how like I'm saying this and I run a podcast where I could maybe get sponsors. And I'm like, fuck all these companies.
No, we're not.
You would
When you get
appreciate sponsors, but you
Well, you see,
You like RPGs? You like Skyrim?
turn that off.
I'm Todd Howard person.
turn it off.
I have the game for you.
Turn it off.
Chocolate.
Raid Shadow
Turn it
Legends.
off.
you got raided, Will.
What's you guys? Speaking of Raid Shadow Legends, what's your guys' opinions on mobile games?
Some of them are good, but Fortnite Mobile is definitely the best example of a good mobile game.
Like, I like mobile games. They're just fun. Like, they're just fun games that if I'm bored and I don't want to watch YouTube, I can play them. But the thing
They're
is, most of
literally
the time,
games that you use.
most
you play
of
these
the
games at school. You play
yeah.
these games at school, so that the teachers think you're looking at your dick. Why are you staring at your dick?
Wait, yeah, you ever? That's a good point. Like, a lot of people hide their phone between their legs,
No, especially Will here. Especially Will here.
I don't
and
know
it's
how I
like,
can find
I never. That just occurred to me. What, like, that just looks like they're looking at their penis.
I know.
Why did? Like, and it's so obvious. Like, we think we're being like, oh yeah, there's no way that they could see it.
Why are you staring at your penis?
That would be a funny sketch. Just like the teacher thinks he's looking at his dick, and no, it's just his phone. Or the opposite, he thinks he's looking at his phone when he's just looking at his dick.
That pecker.
Peter Pecker sucked.
You know they're
Oh,
making it a. Did you guys know that they're making an Among Us movie?
Oh,
How did I know you were going to say that? Like, I was like, I heard him say, I was like, if he fucking says they're making an Among Us movie.
Among Us.
It's just a bunch of, what the fuck, what would that movie be?
It's gonna be Jason X, but someone sus.
Is it gonna be like that fucking episode of Futurama where they get
Yes.
they have the therapist and then the alien disguises themselves?
Well, that's a reference to the movie The Thing.
Yeah, I know it is.
Babushka. The purple imposter. Among Us is basically its own fucking podcast category. I'm not even joking. I'm
Why?
scrolling down this whole YouTube selection, and all I see is waves and waves of cringe.
Sounds like someone's making cringe.
It's just a meme, Dick. Sit down.
But it's like, I don't know, like the fact that that happened, like an Among Us movie is. Wait, is it actually true? I fucking swear to God, if an Among Us movie is coming out.
The Among Us. Did you guys also know that they, in the year 2025, they're supposedly going to have a Fortnite movie out also?
Like, why? What the fuck? There is an Among Us. Is this fake? Is this fake? I
No.
can't tell if this is fake. No, it says Idea Wiki. This is fake. No way that this
Bamboozled.
this is fake. I know what I wouldn't go fucking fall for that, bitch.
You fell for it though.
Like, there's already a movie called Among Us.
Yeah.
Isn't there like a Last of Us show coming out?
No, it got scrapped.
Oh. Wasn't
Yeah,
Pedro Pascal supposed to be Joel?
No, I think it was supposed to be Danny Elfman.
That's a fucking composer. I'm not gonna open the can of worms that is Last of Us 2. I don't want to.
Oh, did you know Last of Us 2 is on sale right now?
For how much?
$40.
I fucking wasted $60 on that game.
Yeah, I have never wanted to buy that pile of shit. I still don't.
Well, we might as well talk about that because
Last of Us.
because it relates to what we were talking about earlier with the video game adaptations. Because you said that the guy who wrote Uncharted also wrote Last of Us 2, right?
Correct.
Right,
Yeah.
hold on, I'm checking to make sure
Hey,
this is.
I just found this worst video on YouTube. Did you know that the Empire was right in Star Wars?
Hold on. I need to make sure. Dude, I don't know if she wrote Last of Us 2. Wait, hold on. It says Amy. Hold on. Okay, so she wrote. Started production on a small team of Uncharted 4's the Nature Mighty Bug teams. At the time, was put on Last of Us production after latter's release. Amy and her team worked over 8 months. What happened? 8 months of scrapped and modified Last of Us. Production team took over. No, she wrote. It says that she was supposed to work on the first Last of Us. Wait. I'm looking at the Last of Us Reddit. Last of
Oh,
Us
you
2.
don't want to look on that. Get off that now.
Last of Us 2
Get off that now.
Reddit.
Save yourself. Get off of that now.
And the image is a golf ball that's Joel's face at a golf club.
Get off of it. You're gonna see Joel fucking Ellie. Get off of it.
Okay, yep, nope, closing out of that. But
I've seen that. It's nightmare fuel.
well, talking about Last of Us 2, that was one of the most dumb game choices that you could ever fucking make when making a sequel to a game. Joel, one of the most likable and like you're most understanding and likable and comparable characters in any video game that I ever played, who was a badass who survived so much and killed an entire. This is spoilers for Last of Us.
It's not a spoiler. Everyone fucking knows already.
Killed an entire militia to save her. How does he die? Gets blasted in the knee with a fucking shotgun in the first season. Beaten to death by a golf club like a bitch. And then
They don't care.
And then we're supposed to sympathize with the character who killed one of the most likable and most badass game protagonists ever. We're supposed to relate to that person. And I'm like, fuck no. You're not gonna do that. No matter how fucking good you are at writing this, you are not gonna get me to sympathize with her because she fucking killed Joel. Who the fuck cares if he killed her father? Spoilers for Last of Us 2. Nobody fucking cares. Why default dance, huh? You also get outraged talking about this.
I know. That's based. They might as well have had fucking what's her name, Abby or some shit.
Yeah.
They might as well have had her fucking default dance over him after she kills him. That would have been a better game or entertainment in my
As
opinion.
me and you have discussed this, we feel that the game would be a lot better if Joel was alive for 2 of the seasons. Then you kill him.
If he wasn't just flashback, he was literally a flashback the entire game.
Yeah, like,
And it's out of order too.
in my opinion, they should have fucking...
They tried to Pulp Fiction it very hard.
I don't know. I feel like that film... the game just pisses me off so fucking much.
I seriously can't believe back when you first played it that you said you actually really liked that game, and whenever I told you that game was shit, you didn't believe me.
Yep, now I realize it's a steaming pile of horse shit that has good game mechanics.
But Last of Us 1, I'll say, it does not have the best gameplay. Last of Us 2 has better gameplay,
But
but the story took an absolute dump. And since there's no multiplayer in Last of Us 2, which, to be fair, if it had multiplayer, I would actually play it. But it doesn't, so I have no intention of playing it because I have to endure 20 hours of garbage. Because it's a 20-hour game.
So, okay, how do I make this comparison? It's a steaming pile of horseshit that has gold nuggets inside of it, but the nuggets are still covered in horseshit. So...
No, but it has... I can't even talk about this. This pisses me off.
This is the angriest podcast we've ever fucking had because we're talking about Last of Us. It's like they immediately set themselves up with a problem that they killed one of the most likable characters. Then they try to get us to sympathize with them. Like, fuck no, you...
I love how Last of Us 2 also won Game Awards.
Wait. Hold the fuck, wait.
Did you know that game was Game of the Year 2020?
Bull fucking shit.
It won. I was part of the Twitter thread. They had everyone vote for what was their player choice for the best game of the year. Ghost of Tsushima won, but for some reason they said Last of Us 2 won, and then it won Game of the Year.
Hold on.
Look it up. It's one of the biggest outrages.
I never played Ghost of Tsushima, but according to you, it's a really fucking good game.
And also Doom Eternal. It got bashed.
All of these other games are way fucking better than Last of Us 2.
Best FPS game of 2020.
Doom Eternal, which I still have problems with that game story-wise, but I'm not gonna open that can of worms.
But does it have a better story than Last of Us?
Yes, it's a better story than Last of Us. And then Ghost of Tsushima, which according to you is...
That deserved Game of the Year. It was fucking great. If you don't think it's great, play the multiplayer. It literally has Iroh from Last Airbender as the announcer.
And then Animal Crossing New Horizons, which I've played that. It's a fucking... It's a different game compared to Last of Us 2, but it's just so fucking enjoyable to play that. I don't know about Hades or Final Fantasy 7 because I didn't play those.
Yeah,
How the fuck did...
It's because I don't know why, but I think it's because like Ghost of Tsushima they didn't like because it was too historically accurate.
Whoa. Even don't give it to Ghost of Tsushima, give it to Doom Eternal! Like...
No, the best chance we had was Ghost of Tsushima beating it.
It makes me so... I didn't know that it won Game of the fucking Year.
It's even worse.
I know, that just makes me so mad now.
How did that pile of shit?
How? I'm still trying to figure out how Ghost of Tsushima lost Game of the Year to flippin' Last of Us 2.
Or Doom Eternal! It also lost!
Why did Last of...
No, I can give you guys a reason. Because I have
Why
a
did
reason.
you first keep putting in an image of Fred?
Because it did not have LGBTQ representation. Like
That's why... Okay. I am not... This is getting into shady territory here, but...
It's rigged.
Okay.
Don't trust me.
It's a cool idea that the game has that in it. But that doesn't make it...
Game of the Year.
Yes, exactly. It's a cool idea, but there's other fucking problems with the game.
Yeah.
To where Doom Eternal or...
Ghost.
Ghost of Tsushima should have won it. Doom Eternal was literally one of my funnest gaming experiences that I've ever had. It was so entertaining to play that.
For me, it was Ghost of Tsushima.
I would argue that Doom Eternal and Ghost of Tsushima, they do something completely different.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go into analysis real quick on why I say those two games should have been the two competing, not Last of Us and Ghost.
Yeah.
I think Doom Eternal and Ghost of Tsushima should have been fighting is because they both hit a certain stride. They both make you feel like a badass in a certain way. Doom Eternal, you basically are this godly figure that murders everything. In Ghost of Tsushima, you literally have something that's called Ghost Dance, where it makes every enemy of yours run in fear.
It's like...
And you can one-hit any enemy.
The game literally goes into a certain color grade. Every hit makes the visual style turn more red.
And Doom Eternal, it is ultra violent, but it's a shoot 'em up game. But the thing is, it can actually be difficult.
I know.
Yeah.
Here, Monty.
Same with Ghost.
Watch a video of Ghost of Tsushima during this podcast. Watch one, and you would see exactly why I say that should have been Game of the Year.
Yep. And he dropped his phone.
I'm proud of you guys.
The thing is, like, okay, story complaints out of the side. I still fucking enjoyed the shit out of...
Yeah.
Doom.
Yeah, we love Doom too. Me and Monty, we literally played multiplayer a fuckload on that game.
So did you and me, Warhawk.
Yeah, you.
But it's like, you don't understand that it's like...
Those two, Doom Eternal and Ghost of Tsushima, should have been flipping going
Best.
at it for Game of the Year instead of flipping Ghost of Tsushima and flipping
Last of Us 2.
Last of Us.
Okay, yeah, I can see... Yeah, this combat is way fucking better than... Last of Us 2. You, like, parry, you dodge out of the way. It's like, holy shit, that is so cool looking.
Are you watching Ghost right now?
Yeah, I'm watching some Ghost of... And
Look
it's
at the
gory as
graphics,
shit.
Look at the graphics too.
Yeah, I know, it's phenomenal looking.
You literally see characters sweat in that game. It's a
And-
story about someone who has to learn to go against their morals to survive and save their country that they love.
And what's the plot of...
I just said. I said the
No, and
general...
then what's the plot of Last of Us 2?
I'm being honest. I
Okay,
don't fucking
feeling
know.
there.
I don't fucking know what the plot is.
Let's kill the most likable character, then try to make us sympathize with the person who killed him. Even
No.
and then at the end, spoilers for Last of Us 2, even though I don't fucking care if I spoil this shitty game.
Yeah.
Also, I love how that game decides to be a meme. Within half a second, they have Joel die in a trap. Then in the first game, he literally says, "I can smell a trap a mile away."
And he has survived. He has worked through more painful shit than getting a shotgun blast to your fucking kneecap.
I'm gonna play the cutscene, honestly. If this was in game,
He
This
he
is
fell
in-game,
off
you
of
wanna
a
survive.
2-story building, got impaled through the stomach with rebar, then was able to still walk after that.
Yeah.
And he gets a shotgun blast to the knee, and he doesn't fucking fight back at all.
Even though he should have.
Yeah, at least give him, like, a fighting death. Don't have him, like, die in the most fucking stupid way ever. To where the point in the first game when he fell off the thing and then got stabbed, and then it faded to black, and then it faded to Ellie hunting in winter. I was like, oh no, did they kill Joel? Because I was genuinely worried about him.
and then they decide to take a huge shit on that Last of Us 2, and he dies by a fucking golf club like he's Andrew Ryan in Bioshock 1!
This is the most furious
I will never
episode of
play
the
Last of Us 2
podcast we have
because
ever
It's not the socks. You should make it literally Last of Us 2's picture, but on fire.
Dude, I don't understand what they were thinking.
I think all of us can agree that.
You want me to? I'll show you guys. This is what they were thinking. Let me just put this tab of acid in my coffee. Okay, it's ideas time.
It's like we don't even get the catharticness of seeing Ellie kill the fuck out of Abby. No, we don't get that. We get...
You don't even kill her. You have like this anime ending where it's like, oh, I see the wrong in my doing.
No, no, I don't care.
I want, if you're gonna have a boss fight, which, by the way, it looks like Red Dead 2 boss fights, might I add.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna have one, which also, by the way, if Red Dead 2 came out the same year as Last of Us 2, and it lost, I would be even more furious, but... Actually, Red Dead 2 didn't win Game of the Year, that was God of War, but it doesn't matter.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense, though, but...
Yeah, because they were both very good story games. So, it doesn't really matter.
What was nominated for 2021 Game of the Year?
Fucking, I actually don't know.
It Takes Two...
Oh yeah, It Takes Two one.
Oh, It Takes Two one? I never played that.
Gotta win. They make really good co-op games.
Yeah.
Like A Way Out's really fun to play.
I heard Deathloop is really good. I want to try playing that.
Yeah, but if you want a really fun co-op game that you can play, I definitely recommend playing A Way Out.
Yep.
Me and
It
Emma
says
played it a lot.
2018 though, A Way Out. Why is it nominated in 2021?
No, that's It Takes Two. I'm talking about the game they made previous before It Takes Two.
Takes Two fuck, I can't.
It Takes
Is
Two.
It Takes Two good?
Let's play it.
I mean,
it's weird. I wish I'd sucked more time into it, but
the other things nominated here was Resident Evil Village, which I understand why that didn't win. There's also just some story problems that I have with that, but I really did enjoy that game. Deathloop, though, I've heard really good things about.
Come out.
We want to talk about that?
No, RE-verse would have saved RE2. RE Village would have been Game of the Year if RE-verse came out. It would have been this monumental game.
They were like, yeah, we got this new idea for this multiplayer thing after Resident Evil Resistance kind of flopped. We got this idea.
Well,
never
yeah,
fucking
yeah,
release it to
wow.
us.
Yeah, they never released it.
Can't really say that flopped when realistically that means RE3 flopped.
Well, it did, though. Turn that off!
Sorry, I was looking at the A Way Out trailer.
But no, like, how long have we been going for? I honestly don't remember.
Every second feels like fucking 2 minutes.
But, it's like, I understand. Game of the Year awards and awards in general, I don't necessarily really care about. Sure, yes, it pisses me off to no extent, like the Oscars, how some actors don't even get fucking nominated. Like Willem Dafoe for The Lighthouse wasn't even fucking nominated. As I was saying, game awards and rewards in general sometimes piss me off because, some things don't even get nominated, like Willem Dafoe didn't get nominated for The Lighthouse in 2019, which pissed me off. Like, some things are overlooked, but to be honest, awards in general are dumb, but they reward the people that honestly put work, and I'm like, good for them. But
That one they cheated like last.
Sometimes they do some fucking stupid decisions with awards, like letting Last of Us 2 win Game of the Year of 2020.
No, they literally said, hang on, before the Suns, then let this be out there.
Yeah.
There were 2 categories that made no sense.
What?
Last of Us 2 won Best Story, Best Director.
Okay, well, that...
Ghost of Tsushima should have won both of those.
Well, that just pissed me off way more. But I find awards sometimes can be stupid, but I still really enjoy when they pick good picks. Like
Also-
2018, Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse won Best Animated Picture. Good choice there. But
Wait, are you ready? Next race to the completion. It's on Last of Us 1.
I would honestly enjoy doing the hell out of that. But for
All right,
right now, I think that we've had a very good
Go ahead.
layered discussion. This is the most pissed off we have ever been in a podcast before.
Yeah.
So, anyways, hope you guys enjoyed. Like, subscribe down below. Please continue this conversation down below about awards and how stupid they can be, like letting Last of Us 2 win Game of the Year 2020. And, yeah, make sure you guys like and subscribe down below. And, would you guys like to say any final words of Wait, hold on. Dick, yes, John, do you have any words of encouragement for us?
Just make sure
Do
to
not
like and
pray for
subscribe and
easy
share with
speed
your
runs, my
friends.
friends. Pray to be second place.
Yeah, well, see you guys next time.